Welcome to Sarah English, where you can improve your English by listening to interesting stories, famous people, and real-life topics. Listen carefully, enjoy the story, and learn English naturally. Imagine becoming famous when you are only a child. Imagine millions of people knowing your name, your voice, and your face. Then imagine becoming one of the most famous entertainers in the history of the world. This is the extraordinary life story of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was born on August 29, 1958, in Gary, Indiana, in the United States. He was the eighth of 10 children in the Jackson family. Michael grew up in a musical family. His father, Joseph Jackson, managed a family music group called the Jackson 5. The group included Michael and some of his brothers. Michael was very young when he began performing with his brothers. Even as a child, he had an unusual singing voice and incredible dancing ability. The Jackson 5 became very successful. Their songs became popular, and Michael quickly became the most famous member of the group. But Michael wanted to do more. As a teenager and young adult, he began building his own career as a solo artist. His talent was becoming impossible to ignore. In 1979, Michael released an album called Off the Wall. It was a huge success and showed the world that he could become a major solo star. But his biggest moment was still ahead. In 1982, Michael released the album Thriller. Thriller changed popular music forever. The album became one of the most successful albums in music history. It produced famous songs such as Billie Jean, Beat It, and Thriller. Michael was not only a singer, he was also an incredible performer. His music videos were more like short movies. They had stories, costumes, special effects, and powerful dance performances. The music video for Thriller became especially famous. It helped change the way people looked at music videos and turned them into an important part of popular culture. Michael also became famous for his unique dance style. One of his most famous moves was the Moonwalk. When Michael performed the Moonwalk, it looked as if he was walking backward while actually moving forward. Millions of people tried to copy him. His appearance also became part of his public image. Over the years, his face, clothing, hairstyle, and performances changed, and people around the world followed every detail of his life. Michael continued to release successful music. Songs such as Bad, Smooth Criminal, Black or White, and Man in the Mirror became famous around the world. He also performed some of the biggest concerts of his generation. But behind the success, Michael's life was complicated. He became famous at a very young age, and childhood fame affected him deeply. While other children were going to school and playing with friends, Michael was working, performing, and traveling. He later spoke about missing parts of a normal childhood. At the same time, the enormous attention from the public and the media became difficult for him. His personal life was constantly discussed in newspapers and on television. He faced serious accusations and legal battles during his life. He denied wrongdoing, and the allegations became a major and painful part of his public story. Despite the controversy, Michael continued to create music and perform for his fans. In 2009, Michael was preparing for a series of concerts in London called This Is It. He was planning a major comeback. Sadly, that comeback never happened. On June 25, 2009, Michael Jackson died at his home in Los Angeles. He was 50 years old. His death shocked people around the world. Fans gathered in cities across the globe to remember him. His music returned to the charts, and millions of people watched tributes to the King of Pop. Even after his death, Michael Jackson's influence has continued. His songs are still listened to. His dance moves are still copied. His music videos are still watched. And new generations continue to discover his work. Michael Jackson's story is not simply a story about fame. It is a story about extraordinary talent, enormous success, pressure, controversy, and the price of living in the public eye. He started as a young boy from Indiana and became a global superstar. He changed music, dance, and entertainment in ways that are still visible today. And that is why Michael Jackson remains one of the most unforgettable entertainers in history. If you enjoyed learning English through this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Sarah English. And now, tell us in the comments, what is your favorite Michael Jackson song? Your comment can help us understand what stories you want to hear next. Keep listening, keep learning, and keep improving your English with Sarah English. We will see you again in another interesting story.